Satan fights us, the world opposes us, and this makes for a lifetime of battle. So we're never going to reach a point in our Christian walk where we're like, okay, the battle's done. We're done fighting. We're done fighting temptation. We're never going to be attacked by the enemy again. We're never going to go through heartache. No, the Christian life is a lifetime of battles and wars until we reach glory. Now, the phrase fall into various trials does not suggest that it happens by accident, okay? Translated, it means to encounter or come across. A Christian certainly should not manufacture trials, right? Now, the Greek word translated diverse, in some of your translations, it'll say diverse trials. It literally means various or varicolored, okay? Peter actually uses the same word in 1 Peter 1, verse 6. He says, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Now, the trials of life are not all alike, right? There's different kinds of trials that we go through. And they're kind of like all different kinds of yarn. Like imagine different colored yarn that weavers use to make a beautiful rug. So we could use that analogy of the different types of yarn that weavers use to make a rug. God arranges and mixes the colors and experiences of life. The final product is a beautiful thing for his glory. So he's able to weave all of our trials, whatever shape or form they come in, and he's able to make something beautiful come out of it, provided that we're willing to learn and submit our will to the Lord and also ask for wisdom. It says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters. Consider it, or count. Some of your translations say count. Now let's look at that word count. The word count is actually a financial term, and it means to evaluate. Now, Paul used it several times in Philippians chapter 3. When Paul became a Christian, he evaluated his life and set new goals and priorities. Things that were once important to him became garbage in light of his experience with Christ. When we face the trials of life, brothers and sisters, we must evaluate or count them in the light of what God is doing for us. So that's the difference between an unbeliever and a believer. When you become a believer, things just don't just happen to you. When things happen to you, you ask, okay, let me evaluate this situation. What is God doing? What is God trying to teach me? Is this spiritual warfare? Is this a sin that I'm entangled in? Is God chastening me? Is he disciplining me? What is God doing to try to get my attention? Okay. And do you, brothers and sisters, find that the things that were once important to you as a non-believer are garbage in the light of your experience with Christ? I got saved when I was 20, but I lived enough of those 20 years of life to look back and say, you know, I valued a lot of things that were just garbage, things that don't matter in light of eternity.